So in lieu of our weekly tarot reading typed up and printed and sent via email, I really wanted to do a video because I'm feeling a lot and I feel like it's not super easy to put into words, and honestly, I don't really have the energy to sit down and adequately type this up. So I feel like the best way to portray and deliver our weekly message is via YouTube video. So the energies this week are a lot. And there's a few different ways we could be feeling this. And me personally, I'm feeling them both ways, and I'll elaborate. First of all, we have a solar eclipse and a new moon this week. I'm not an astrologer. I've taken basic astrology courses online. I love them. I love reading about astrology, listening to podcasts about astrology. I fucking love it. However, I'm going to stick to my level of expertise, which is energy work. I feel like it's all the same. I feel like when I sit with the energy, the current energies, and then I listen to an astrology podcast, it is always hand in hand with what I'm journaling or what is coming up. But I am going to leave the astrology for this particular event to people that I really trust, and I will tag them in the video description below. Bahati Life, I love her solar eclipse video, was spot on. Molly McCord, if you're really interested in the minute details of astrology, she has really good YouTube videos as well as a podcast. I like her YouTube videos because she usually has the chart and breaks down angles and degrees and all the mathematics of it. Cheney Nichols has a really short and sweet weekly astrology update. So I'll link all of that below. Also, Rewilding for Women absolutely deserves a shout out. She practices energy and embodied astrology, and it is beautiful. But get ready for like you're gonna be working through some shit whether you want to or not. Once you invite that shit in, it's coming. It's beautiful. Just make sure you have the support that you need to work through whatever comes up. Okay, so when I sit with the energy of the solar eclipse and what's happening this week, it feels like this waterfall, pouring in, pouring down. And if you've been following me for a while, I talk about these moments where you have energetic upgrades, where you've done the work, your energy system is clear, it's flowing, and you have these seasons where you just feel this constant download happening. It feels different for everyone. For me, I need a lot of rest. I'm constantly feeling this like very peaceful, hazy, loving sensation surrounding me, and my sensitivities are turned up. I feel that right now. I also feel like these energies at some points can feel like a tsunami, where it comes in, sweeps you off your feet. You feel like you're being like rocked back and forth. Think bumper cars, think like whitewater rafting, really aggressive, and you're like scared but excited, and also like, why the fuck is this coming up right now? And I feel both, and I want to explain why. When we're working with our energy systems, so we have 7 main energy centers in our body, and they line straight down our spine, up and down. The energy flows. They are sometimes called wheels of life. So each chakra center is feeding another. Sometimes we have blocks or stagnant energy in our system from all kinds of shit, whether it's stuff I've heard Sabrina Lynn talk about it as a karmic backpack, so things from other lifetimes you have to work out, or trauma, or just things that have been put on a shelf because you are avoiding them, or because you haven't had the tools necessary to work through whatever this is. And so now, as this energy is flowing through, you're receiving these downloads, you're receiving the gift of this eclipse season, this energy is hitting a wall. And that wall, that block, is being brought to the forefront of your mind. If you are dreaming about ex-boyfriends, if you are revisiting an old argument with family, if the same fucking money wound is showing up, if you are experiencing turmoil in your job or with your body, if you're not sleeping, sit with your energy, call a healer, your therapist, get on your yoga mat, whatever it is that you do to process what's coming up for you, do it. Journaling is a beautiful way. I went to bed last night and it was like literally a tsunami of past events, of running into old friends and revisiting a chapter in your life that you haven't visited in a long time, like very nostalgic feelings. All of these things can be drawing you to work through something. And that's going to, again, look and feel different for everyone. I will say, if you're really tired right now, honor that. Getting in your body feels really good right now. So stretching, moving, dancing, breathing into those lower chakra systems so you aren't disassociating and disconnecting or escaping. Be very mindful if you are being drawn to vices right now to escape from what's coming up. This is not punishment. This is a gift so we can up level and move on to all of the things that we've been wanting and asking for and meditating on the life that we truly desire and feel called to live. Like really feel in our soul that we are meant to live out. God, the universe, whatever it is you choose to call it, hears you. And all of the energies at play right now are giving you an opportunity to move into that phase, or at least move closer to it. So take that, whatever is coming up, as a gift. And recognize that you have what you need to move through it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming through. When I sit with people in energy readings or Reiki or mediumship sessions, whatever it is, something that I constantly have to remind myself, an intention that I set before each session, is that whatever is meant to come up, whatever it is that the person I'm working with has the capacity to work through, giving it space to come up in the session. And yes, it is my job to discern what it is that's coming through. I have to be super grounded, connected to my guides and yours, to my energy and yours. But also, it's not my job to withhold information whenever the intention is for healing. Sometimes we have to look at things we don't want to. Sometimes we have to be triggered in order to receive these blessings and to move towards growth and evolution. And so as hard as it may be for me sometimes, I have to trust that what is coming up to be delivered and worked through, this person can hold. And they can. They fucking can. And so can you. That's why this shit is coming to the forefront of your mind. So a couple of practices that can really help. One, you have energy centers at the very bottoms of your feet and the palms of your hands. I want to focus on the ones at the bottom of your feet. If you are feeling overwhelmed by what is coming up, I want you to picture the very soles of your feet lighting up with red energy, pools of energy. If you really get quiet and sit with this and practice it enough, you can actually feel this vibration happening at the very soles of your feet. That is going to help you ground and connect with the earth and anchor you here and remind you that you are safe and bring you to the present moment, right here, right now. We can be having anxiety about the future. We can be experiencing shame or guilt about the past. But right now in this moment where you're laying in your bed, watching this video, driving to work, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. In your little space, everything's good. We're going to breathe into our heart space. We're going to breathe into our belly. We're going to connect with those chakras at the bottoms of our feet and ground into this moment, into the earth. And then trusting that you are held. So praying out loud to yourself for what you need. I need grace. Help me to not go the fuck off on this person who's pissing me off. Help me to release this sadness and this grief and this fucking connection that I still feel to this person. Help me to heal. Help my body to heal. Help me to release anxiety. It sounds so simple and probably like it's not going to do shit. It does a lot. It does a lot. You are never alone. You are always held and surrounded by your soul family, by angels, by guides, by God, by loving, supportive energies and community. Also in this existence, you are supported. Just soften and open and ask for help, which is a lot easier said than done sometimes. This is a beautiful opportunity to release, to soften, to expand, to embrace. And I want us all to have that. Remember to always express gratitude and say thank you. You have a roof over your head, food in your belly, people who love and support you, the means to watch this video right now comfortably. Just remember to say thank you despite everything that may be going on. And if you are in this really peaceful season of download, really lean into it. Lean into it. Journal, video blogs are really important. I feel like when we have these soft, sweet moments of downloads, getting your altar together, reading your cards, just taking the time to really sink into yourself and document what's happening, because your future self will very likely need this gentle, loving reminder from you in the future. I hope that you enjoy this video. As always, really exciting things are in the works and are coming for our community. I'm offering on May 8th a virtual tarot class. We're going to be talking about what the tarot is, what the tarot is not, the importance of discerning and patience, and we'll kind of see where that leads us. We will likely jump into major versus minor arcana and the elements present in the tarot deck. So I would love to see you there. If you're not already on the email list, drop your email in the comments below so I can add you. That's where you will likely find all of this information. I love you guys. Happy eclipse season. Welcoming the energy of Taurus in. We'll have an elemental energies class at Green Oaks Apothecary in Slidell on the second Tuesday of May. Can you fucking believe it? No. I love you guys. I'm here if you need anything.